How to eliminate lip asymmetry. In this video, I will show you how to correct lip asymmetry with a labiaplasty, which is a contouroplasty procedure. Here we have lips. One side more, one side less. We know that the classic lip augmentation, then replaced over itself, is that we first go over the contour, then we go over the lower contour, fill in the volume. It's a classic. Theoretically, you could do the classic corner enlargement first, and then leave the drug a little bit, set back 1 millimeter from the top, and put another track of gel here. Put it in such a way that we have. That's what the other side has become. So here the gel spreads a little bit from the skin and becomes this way. You can zoom in, hide the symmetry. The second way. We can initially, when we see asymmetry, agree with the client that we will remove it. And roughly you already with a stuffed hand, imagine that the usual injection of filler, you press the plunger and put a thin track. In order to eliminate asymmetry, you can go straight away not along the contour, but immediately indent 1 millimeter and lead the preparation over the top. And put a little more pressure on the plunger to squeeze out more of the drug. And on the side, accordingly, we will put a thin line of drug. So here they put it thinly, and here they put it twice as much and a little higher than the contour. Next steps. When kneading, we're going to turn this lip up like this. But you must realize that this is a temporary phenomenon. The drug goes deep very quickly, and in a week or two it will probably be there again. Next, the next way to eliminate asymmetry is with the Persian technique. Time loves us so much. We're administering the drug. 5 millimeters from the top is set back. Just like that. We just lift it up. Here we have to understand what we are even, in principle, doing with this end. First we go over the outline, zoom in on everything as usual. And then we're going to do this. Or we'll do this first, see what happens, and then we'll go through there as usual. You have to realize that if there is a failure somewhere, an asymmetry, there is twice as much work there. Either before the main job or after. But if you plan to do everything afterward and then eliminate symmetry, then you have to calculate the preparation so that you have enough of it both above and below, and to eliminate the asymmetry. That's it. I mean, we're not going to glue to the end, but just on the tip of the hat. Yes, that's if you only, if this is the Paris ceramics, we remember we have a danger zone, yes, on the half global. That we haven't crawled beyond. It turns out approximately that this length of the needle 13 millimeters, 5 millimeters above, we are engaged perpendicular to the lip, enter the needle. It turns out it reaches just to the middle, that is, to the line of the soubretta. And we're pulling the drug out, dragging it, in 1 millimeter. To keep the drug from leaking out and into the soil. Next, there's going to be about 5 meters between the chips. Turn it out. I mean, it's a Persian technique, it's just the way it cuts out. And we work when we go in from the top, and then we knead there, and all this stuff up. What symmetry is another question. Here's the same technique. When we go 1 millimeter higher, we can increase the CC when the narrow lip band came in, and she's like this. It is clear that we will not go along the contour of the spruce, and then fill this unfortunate volume. Yes, it is clear that if she wants to wow such groups, we will not go directly along the contour, but above the contour by 1 millimeter, and fill it all like this, that is, above the natural contour. You say that you cannot, but on the contrary, according to the technique, just here and fill. Well, how about this, then? Is it possible there?